And welcome to Sunday morning. Sorry, Steph. Sunday morning, just gone 9. It's a beautiful sunny day, a bit windy, as Steve will explain later on. And it's the 20th of September. So welcome. Hi, Steph. Hi, Gary. And hi, Steve.
Morning.
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 How you doing, Steph?
Yeah.
What are you up to early then?
I defecated my bed.
That's what you say. What are you working on there?
Washing machine.
Yeah. I got in about 3 minutes before, and it's still from last night where I was painting with long strokes and trimming my bushes.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Keep it together, Gary. Just for now.
Yeah.
Family show. Can you switch your camera over, Seth? Can you have a look?
Oh, right. Just a sec. Yep. See, I'm half asleep. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing.
It's all right.
There we go. Oh, come on. Thank you. I love it when I do that. You can see in the top left, they're just strong glue on a piece of sweetie wrapper, and they'll peel off. That's just this stuff off a little.
Oh,
he's harmless. He's not the scary, twisty rabbit.
Scary rabbit. Cool.
Right.
That's a good idea. Is it one of the things you see and you thought, oh, I can use those bits?
Well, I saw this in Lidl, and his arm was broken off there.
Yeah.
So, and I looked at it and I went, oh, that would make nice reeds and stuff. So Lee said, oh, that's nice. So I went back and got a one that wasn't broke.
Yeah.
I think we got this for about 50p. And yeah, I'm just using those for them.
Fantastic.
Just dob them in, excuse me, all over the shop. But I've got to put this away now because this is for Mana, because the boys want to see how I'm doing it. So
Gotcha.
if you're carrying on watching how it progresses, we're on from 2 till 5, are we not, Gary?
Gary's on mute. Sorry.
Yes, we are.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
I put the times up there for you, Steph.
brilliant. Thank you very much. And if you can also let me have the picture for the auction, we'll chuck it on.
Oh, have I not sent it to you? I will sort that out.
Thank you. Oh, you may have done, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, cool. So yeah, for Mana EC modeling sessions, Tuesday 12 till 2, and then on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays as well. And if you go to that website there, that'll take you directly to their channel, Mana Modelers EC. Okay,
Brilliant. Thank you, Malcolm.
brilliant. Yeah, we can talk about the auction in a bit, can't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. So what's this build for? Can you talk about it on this show?
Oh, yes.
Cool.
It's Rubicon's Tiger 1.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just going to be set up in the bocage. So I'm just doing a bit of bocage here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very tight. So
yeah, they were, weren't they? They really squeezed them in.
Oh, that's that's right tight. That is. So he'll probably be sat right back there.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a good bit of fun, and it's teaching the guys at FMEC how easy it is to do a diorama.
Yeah, and have fun.
Yeah, bit gutted that me coffee grinds didn't turn out as I wanted them to.
The texture's probably there, though, isn't it?
The texture's there.
Color. Yeah.
When I had to spray isopropyl alcohol on them first before I put glue on, because the glue was just beading. And I tried it with washing up liquid in, and that just didn't work. So it was IPA them and then glue them. And the problem is the glue has sealed the colour in. So it's darkened it up.
Yeah.
No, I have my coffee grounds in reach, so I can't show you.
No, they look exactly like coffee grounds, don't they? They look really dark. And I guess once they're lighter, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
That's a perfect colour for mud.
Yeah.
Turned earth.
Yeah.
And all the different shades in it. And that happens. It's like, oh no. So, oh well. You live and learn. So it'll just some different browns on it. You just pick out different colours in different browns.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. Looking good.
With that.
Like it.
Thank you very much, Lee. So that will be put to one side, and I'll be carrying on with my JU88.
Oh, cool. Excellent. What about you, Gary? Should we go to Gary next?
Yeah, let's go to Gary next.
Gary looks ready to roll, ready to rumble. Yeah, he does. Did you find that the little figure?
No, I can't find my wee figures. I know they're sitting some road about this model room, but it could take me all day to do the detective work on finding them where I put them.
Well, we're only on for about an hour and a half, so start. Yeah. Follow Gary while he searches his model room for stuff. Just work on whatever you like.
What? Just work.
What are you going to work
on? I'll just have to work on my turrets.
Yes.
That's all I can work on this morning. I know it's very frustrating that this is my cowboy build-off, and I can't find them, but I'm going to blame Julie. She's probably moved them some road, so I can't blame myself. So I'll have to blame Julie.
Yes, Steph.
Gary?
Yes?
Do what my missus told me to do.
Yes?
Open your bloody eyes. Because you bet your bottom dollar, Julie will come in there and see it straight away.
There.
She said you have to walk on through the door. And I am blaming Julie for losing my cowboys. I put them some road.
Shut your face, you.
But I can't find them.
Don't call him Chuchy Face, Julie. Just egg him.
I get them.
He's going the doghouse.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's your cup of tea ruined.
Yeah.
You're getting a cappuccino now.
I'll not get a cup of coffee now.
Yeah,
you get
it'll be a cappuccino. Yeah,
Yeah.
one like that.
So I will find them at some stage. When that'll be, I will not know. Talk about being caught out. Oh dear.
Don't worry. You carry on whatever you want to build. Won't be a
That
problem.
was a classic there. Just walk through the door as soon as you say, I'm going to blame Julia.
Mhm.
Oh, you
Talk
is
about,
so in the sugar.
oh yes.
Steve doesn't have that problem. How you doing, Steve?
Well, in my defence, it's all Jan's fault. So, yes, what am I doing?
Taking
Hi,
the
Steve.
Well, the Battle of Britain build, is, as you can see, it's still work in progress, but the progress is forward. I've started to get some static grass on it now. I don't know if you can just see, I'm leaving some flat portions, which are going to be the skid marks where the Hurricane pilot attempted to avoid going into the ditch. And then there'll be some flattened grass back here where the fire engine arrived. I've got a few figures that need dotting around and painting up. I might be doing some more static grass this morning. I haven't decided yet. And I've also got some dried earth out of the garden, which I dried in the oven last night, which I'm going to put along here. The idea being that the ditch has not long been dug. This is all the spoil from it.
Right, yeah.
I've also got the digger, which is progressing slowly, and putting on these curved handrails from which are supplied straight is still being a bit of a nightmare. And I have to use a hairdryer, which I can't do online because it uses the same socket as I'm using for the computer. But there's a staircase to go on down there, so I'll probably do that later, if I didn't do it earlier. And in answer to your unspoken question about the wind, yes, I was supposed to be flying this morning. So it's the reason I'm here is because the wind is too gusty for idiots like me to take off.
Yes. Well, we are glad it's windy so that you can join us.
Right. That's about it, really.
So people who've not watched this stream before would wonder why that is a digger, because that doesn't look like a digger to us.
No. Right, it's difficult to find a picture of it, what it will look like when it's finished. There we go. I don't know. I can do this without knocking everything over. The camera a little bit. You see that? That's what it will finish. That's what it's
That's the one.
so far is this tiny little bit right in the middle, just there.
Yeah, is that the main hull of it, I guess, isn't it?
It's a sort of turntable that the main gantry sits on.
Awesome. Well, quite an eclectic mix of things that you're working on at once.
Yes,
isn't it?
Yes, and I still have working in the background a little microscopic destroyer, which obviously won't. Ow!
Is that where it's going to go? Is that where it's going to go?
No.
Okay.
That would be taking force perspective a little bit too far. Although it's an idea, isn't it? Yeah. Force perspective. Hurricane shit. That's the way it's done.
That's it. That's how they do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Cool. All right. Excellent, mate. Thanks for sharing that. I've got
search for the piece that fell off the destroyer.
Oh right, good luck.
I made the mistake of picking it up by the funnel, and the top of the funnel came off, and I didn't see where it went. So,
right, we'll see you in a minute then as you go down under the desk.
Yeah, if I find Gary's Cowboys, I'll give you a shout.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened.
They have. We'll be going through some of the chat, and we'll go through the what we're going to call the gallery, which is going to look at some of the posts that are on the Models Mess and people's projects for Models for Heroes. We're going to look through those. And on my desk currently is there's Western build, so I've only got the front to do on the shop. I've done the side. You can see there. I can't remember where I got to last week. Did we talk about the roof? I can't remember if we did. Anyway, I've done the roof. Corrugate line on that side, and then chipboard. Is it? What is that called? That stuff. Where you get lots of bits of broken wood and it's all squashed together in one big flat.
Chipboard.
That's chipboard. Okay, so I've just got some flat pieces of plastic and just going to scratch different angles into it to give it that kind of that look, you know. And then when I paint it, I'll try and get some of the sections and shapes in a different shade to try and recreate that. And yeah, so I'm going to work on the front, which is going to be a lot of planks. And then there's got to be a window in the front here. And I'll probably work on that bit at the top first. And I've got lots and lots of bits left over from all of the other edges. So I'm going to use some of those, but I do need to make myself some more planks, which I've got here. And I'm going to use my trusty saw to make the grain, and then that's it, really. That's what I'm going to carry on with today. Get it done. How many weeks are we working on this now? Is it 4, Gary?
Yeah, 4.
4 weeks. Oh. So I'll just finish it off. I think it's probably at least another 4 weeks to go, I would have thought.
Yeah, well, I got nearly the figures done.
Yeah. Did you make the arrows for them already?
No, I had the arrows to do.
Gotcha. Well, in chat, Model Making Truckers in, he says, "Good morning. Am I the first here again?" Yes, you were very early at 8:30 this morning. You were the first one in. If you're watching, chuck us a comment, say hello. Model Making Trucker saying good morning to me, good morning, and us saying good morning all. There we go. That was easy. Go on with the comments straight away. So what's everyone's plans for today? Anyone got exciting? Going anywhere?
No.
Broadcasting to Northern Ireland and the world.
Give up on that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, that's today, isn't it?
Yep.
You're still doing your lunch club on Friday, Steph?
Lunch club.
Yeah. Did you have something? You go to a restaurant on every Friday. You're still doing it?
No,
No.
I didn't. Not as far as I'm aware.
Oh. You've obviously got the wrong end of the stick on that one. What was it? When we were deciding what times to do on the Friday.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that you had something on a Friday afternoons that you thought you might have to miss, or was that like a one-off or something?
Oh, no. Oh, yes, I know what you mean. That was. I said Lisa's going to be very happy because we do a. We go to lunch on a Friday, and when the shops open again, we can go back to doing lunch again.
Gotcha. Yeah. I was going mad. Mark White is in. Good morning. Good morning, Mark. Great to see you.
Morning, Mark.
Good to see you. Did you see his post up on the mess about the bus figures?
Yes, I did. I haven't had a chance to have a look.
Yeah, those figures are kind of strange. They got the front half and the back half. in the photograph. It's interesting.
Yeah, I've seen them done like that before.
Ah. Carl's in. Good morning, Carl. Says good morning. Moin moin. And guten Morgen. All of them. Carl's put up his Tiger tank that he's working on in the gallery, so we'll look at that in a bit.
I should have stuck my Raiden up.
Oh yeah, there's still time.
Yeah, I've got to go and make breakfast in a minute.
Wow. What are you having?
Bacon and eggs Sarnies. I'm leaving having it in bed.
Ooh.
It's only because I haven't untidy yet.
What did you have, Gary, this morning?
Bacon on toast.
Oh, okay. What about you, Steve? What was your breakfast of choice?
Nothing yet, but I'm just thinking of going out and cooking some egg and bacon because all this talk of food is making my mouth water. And as for people who are eating toast on air just before we went live,
we weren't on air. We were off air.
Limited air on wire.
It was on a plate. Yes, I had a bit of marmalade toast this morning.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice bit of toast.
Well, I failed to find my piece of funnel, but I did find this piece, which I lost from another model about 3 weeks ago. So obviously the carpet monster here has a 3-week cycle. All is not lost. I do have another funnel top I can put on. It's just that it's too woolly.
3-week cycle. Like that. I've lost all sorts of bits down there on the floor.
In the lost box.
While you're on, Carl, are you still working on your Battle of Britain build? I remember you said you got stuck with it. I was doing a Messerschmitt, I believe. Something similar. Right, that's the grain done on there. I need some sort of holder or something for this. It kind of hurts my hurts my thumb. Hurts my thumb, mummy. How's your dog, Steve?
She's on the mend. She's asleep at the moment. Yeah, wearing the cone of shame. She had her dressings changed yesterday. Unfortunately, they wanted to leave the dressings off, but she wouldn't leave the stitches alone, so they had to put them back on. Unfortunately, she's just a peculiar shape and got a long, thin head and long legs. So they can't find a cone that fits around the neck, but is long enough to keep her nose away from her front feet. So
surely you can make something.
Yeah, 3D print one maybe. No, 3D printer is not big enough for that.
That's not going to fit.
Does that? I don't have a dog, but does it have to be made out of special plastic, or does there a special holder or something that goes on the collar?
No, just some of them. Excuse me. Some of them have loops that fit around the collar, but most of them just fit around the neck. So that it's just a cone. You know, the bottom end is narrow enough; it won't come over their head, and it just extends out past their nose. or ideally level with their nose so they can still eat. But
Right.
can't get it there. It's mainly to stop them chewing at their front legs and that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Right. Yeah.
But, unfortunately, dogs come in so many different shapes and sizes that the standard size cones don't fit them all.
I hope she gets get better soon.
Yeah, I think she'll be okay. She's, as I say, the vet was quite happy with her yesterday. So
Good. So Carl, on his progress for his Battle of Britain build, says that he's given up on his fuselage as a 4mm gap on the bottom. Wow.
battle damage.
Wow. That's quite a big gap.
This is, isn't it?
That was an Edard kit as well, isn't it?
No.
I think so. I think it was. Might be wrong. I've been wrong before. Could have warped though, of course. Carl says I can't cope with it not fitting. Yeah, 4mm is quite a substantial gap.
Yeah, that's too big, especially
Yeah.
for an Edard kit.
Yeah.
I'd be phoning him up and taking pictures and sending him pictures saying, "Oi, you, look at this."
Yeah, I reckon it must be warped or squashed, you know.
Yeah, it's well before the water fed, so I can't use what I was going to say. Oi, you.
Yeah. Oh, Carl does say it might have been his fault.
You don't say that, Carl. You say, "Look at what I've got."
Especially not live on air.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't admit fault ever. A bit of plasticard in that gap might fix it, mate. A bottle of filler.
Yeah,
Yeah. Go on, Steve.
I was going to say, put it on a model base, having just crashed with the bit that doesn't fit hidden in the wreckage. Even a water scene with it, just the bit that looks good sticking out of the water.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, hide it.
The possibilities are endless.
It's a shame though when you're expecting it to go together really nicely, and then you get something like that. It really throws you.
Yeah.
And you could still have it parked somewhere with some British scientists scratching their heads and saying, "Do you think they meant us to capture this one?"
Why did they build the 4mm gap in the bottom of the fuselage?
Yeah. Is this a new kind of bomb? I don't believe this.
Carl says he was sanding the rough edge and the plastic is a lot flimsier than I'm used to. I don't know if I'm at fault, but it's horrendous. Oh dear. Or maybe you could do like Steve says, good idea, do a crashed diorama and make a little base. Well, Steph's little idea with the frames. And save it. I wonder how many planks I'm going to need for this. Possibly more than I have. So today is no model officer. James is not doing a show today, unfortunately.
Is he all right?
No, he's not. No, I think so. I just guess he's got a lot on.
Yeah.
Model making truckers is I'm washing the cars and hopefully squeezing some modeling. Oh, that's what you're doing today. Cool. Carl says, I noticed that Edard provide kits without instructions, etc. So I might be, so it might be one and then have another fuselage. Oh yeah, they call them. What do they call them?
Rejects?
No, they call it. Oh gosh, trees or something. Where they just have the kits in a bag, you know, and then they don't have the instructions or the kit box with it, and you can buy them incredibly cheap because you can download the instructions off the net.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they. Well, I imagine they would have to have the decals with them. There's some guys that bought those from when they go to Scale Model World. You know, bags and bags of just trees. Which is not trees, but you know, it's the sprues. Make myself clear.
Well, Edouard's a French company, isn't it? So it's probably
Czech.
probably called sprues. The Czech, is it? Oh, okay.
Mm.
It's probably they use the word for trees in their own language and just translate it that way.
Mm. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So James is not doing his show today, so I believe Colin and Dave are still doing theirs at 12:30.
Cool.
Fester's workshop. I was watching their Thunder Buddies little show they're doing. Anyone seen that?
Yeah, I've caught a couple of episodes.
Doing the group build of Thunderbird 2. Is it 2? Oh gosh, is it 2?
Thunderbird 2, I believe, yeah.
Is it the big?
Yeah, big green Bobby.
That's the one. Yeah, Thunderbird 2. And they've done some graphics for it, which is they put their faces onto the Thunderbirds. So Colin is, brains, I think, and Dave is Virgil. He just stuck his face on, but it looks so funny. There we go. Planks of wood. Excuse me. Oh, my throat gets really dry talking.
There is an answer to that, Malcolm.
Yes, hit in. Carl says they're called overtrees. There you go. Yeah. And he's put the link up for the BF 109 he's working on too. How much are they, Carl? I can't click on that link at the moment, mate. I'd be interested to know how much just the plastic would be for a 1/32 kit. Because you could, if you wanted to do like a pair of them, obviously just buy the regular kit and then buy the overtrees for the second one. Oops. My kids have been very quiet upstairs. Very good.
What are they up to?
Yeah, I know, exactly. Very worrying. Well, my wife's up there with them, so I'm assuming they're doing some craft or something. I hope. Wow. Okay. So Carl says it's £13.50 for a 1/32 kit. You're basically just paying for the plastic, aren't you? That's pretty good.
Is that for 1/32?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So this is a bit that I've got to do next. This is the front here. There's lots of wood panels at the top, and the window in here I've got to pop in, and then I'm going to put I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's tiny. It's going to be tiny. The sign. I'll worry about that later. Another date. So I got to put this wood on, and then I got to make sure that there's the surround on there as well. That's what I'm going to do. I haven't done my ground yet. It's still in this shredded paper stage. But I will get around to it shortly. I want to get this fun part done first. Got some very fine sand I'm going to use to fill the gaps. I've got to get myself some little teeny tiny rocks. Put them around the base. Yeah, £13.50. That's a good price. I'm assuming that does not include postage. So, Lewis, if you're watching, how's your Lancaster build coming along? Anyone caught Lewis's live streaming does on Mondays?
Yeah, I've usually got it on in the background on a Monday afternoon while I'm busy. So,
He's see where his kids are reading out the comments. Oh, so cute. That's what you need, isn't it? Automatic comment reader.
that's what the kids are for.
Yeah. Bit of education. Daddy, what's this word?
Well, you shouldn't sing words like that. I'm too young for this bit.
Yeah. Oh, budget models in again. Yeah, I wouldn't dare. Nat would kill me.
Yeah. You can't say that.
Yeah, too late.
Get the ban hammer out, wouldn't she? Got a donation of some model kits to pick up today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got to go down to where is it? West Wellow. That's down your way, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it's between Romsey and Salisbury.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
Yeah, one of the bottlenecks on that road.
Yeah. Now West Wellow, they used to have very nice ice cream shop there. Many moons back. But yeah, I gotta go pick up some kits there. So legacy donation. So I'm going to find out what the story is. Yeah, when I saw it was West Wellow, Steve, I thought, oh, I wonder if someone who lives a bit closer can pick them up. But it's not too far from us.
No, it's probably about equidistant. It's not that.
Yeah. It's just down the M3, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those places that not that far away as the crow flies, but there isn't a direct road, so you
No.
from the houses to it. One thing I'll say about this digger, most of the handrails and staircases seem to be basically scratch, but they'll provide you with the basic materials. But you're basically scratch building it as you go along.
Oh.
And the instructions are not all that clear.
Do they they're not in a kind of a handrail shape then?
Yeah, I mean, what you get, for instance, that's this screw here. I don't know how well you can see it.
Yeah.
You get
Wow, my God.
You get there are 4 screws like this,
Yeah.
and then you get these, which are obviously intended to go up the staircases.
Yeah.
You get lengths of staircase, all of which are much too long. You don't get individual. You have to, like the one I'm fitting here. Now the instructions. I don't know if you can read that. I've got the wrong glasses on here.
Yeah.
Just there is all the instructions you get regarding how to fit this staircase.
I see. Gosh.
And the place it's supposed to go is here. Now, the picture sort of implies there should be a little platform at the top, but there's nothing to make the platform out of. See? I mean, there may well be. I've misunderstood things on this kit before, but it's a totally language-independent set of instructions. There are no. The only words are the ones that tell you which paints you need and how to mix them, and the ones that tell you not to glue yourself to the walls while you're doing it.
Does it say anything about climbing the walls?
No, I think that's sort of taken as read. Oh yeah, there is a bit here that says "Trappen laut Abdulling Schusteiden."
Yeah, that's German for please don't climb the wall.
You feel in marche à la bonne longueur.
Yeah, that says if you look at our website, we've got your local councillor.
I think we'll start a new charity, Models for Revel Excavator Builders.
Excavator Builders Anonymous.
Yeah.
Right, I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to go and cook for myself and my dear lady, who's still tied to the bed, her breakfast.
Thank you, Steph.
That's weird.
I'm just going to go through how long will you be, mate? Because I can go through the gallery now, or I can wait until you get back.
If you want to go through the gallery now, mate, go through the gallery now. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll put my Raiden up for next weekend.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Right. How are we going to do this? So I can either share screen or I could switch my screen over to the mess. Let's try that. Yeah. Look at that technology, eh? Look at that technology.
Oh, that's impressive.
Isn't that good? So, so we have a special post on Models Mess, which is a private group for beneficiaries, volunteers, and friends of the charity. And I put a post up to say, come on, put your stuff up, and we'll go through it on Sunday. So, starting off with Stephen Lallis. He's got a couple of pictures up here. He says, in the Iraq War of 1991, I had the pleasure of driving a Warrior MCV-80 FV-510 infantry fighting vehicle to protect us from the enemy eyes and sharpshooters. We were behind huge walls of sound called berms. As we entered the war, the air war always goes first, and the berm was bulldozed down, and we entered the battle space leading to the ground war. This is depicted in this diorama, and this is of the Grenadier Guards. So there's the photo. That's very nice. I like the it's got the little sign there. Basra 350 miles. Guys, you can unmute your mics and join in if you like. So just to be me. That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be really good.
No, that's very nice.
Yeah, it is. It's in a big case as well. I can just about see it.
It sets it off the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, protects it from all that dust and sand.
Dust.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Dust is not your friend when it comes to
very
modeling.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. And Stephen's also got one just further down, which is his LRDG. I think it does say on there somewhere. Oh yeah, this is what we're working on now. The 135th SAS LRDG.
That looks good.
Yeah. Is that one done, Gary?
Is that the Tamiya one?
Probably is.
It looks like the SAS Tamiya 135. Yeah, it does look like it.
Classic kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Looks really good. This is my Battle of Britain one. This is me. 132nd Revel Spitfire Mark IIA. Nearly ready for primer. I've still got to do the canopy masks. We're putting it off. I thought I bought some. I really did. I thought I bought some canopy masks, but I don't know where they've gone. So I'm going to have to build mask it from scratch. Thank you.
Very nice, Malcolm.
Who's this chap? Wow. Yeah, it looks great. Gary.
Yeah. Turned out better than I thought.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It actually did.
Very nice.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Let's go together, all right?
For an Airfix kit.
For an Airfix kit. Is it a new one or an old one?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a new one. They have photo edging parts and all in it, which is a surprise for Airfix, but I have to say it is a nice wee kit to put together. I do like it now. I have another 4 to make.
Dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Was this for your son?
I got roped into and one for a very empowered lady. She is a big wig and said, yeah, I'd do it.
That's good. It's nice when you build stuff for other people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you find it makes it easier or harder?
Yeah. I find when you're making it for other people, you actually do better work than if you're doing it for yourself. I know that sounds stupid, you know what I mean? But it seems to turn out better for somebody else than it does if you're doing it only for yourself.
Maybe your motivation is different.
Yeah. But I was very happy with the way that turned out.
What did you say, Steve?
Yeah, I was just agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I concur. Also, I like that taking the photographs outside, that works for me too. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a tractor
Yeah.
parked in the in your lawn.
Yeah.
Cut that grass, Gary.
You know, I am deliberately putting it off, you know, but I'm starting to get it in the year. Get
Yeah,
that
especially
grass
if you're going
cut.
to go out there and use
Get
it
the
as
grass
your
cut.
photography studio.
Yeah.
And this is what we're working on right now.
Yeah. It's just a
Wow.
monster of a kit.
You enjoying it?
Again, yeah. Tamaya just clicking together. I have to say, it's just clicking together very nicely. Although I've done a wee bit of research on it, and it didn't have that digital camouflage pattern when it was actually out in sea. It was only one colour. It was only painted like that when it was in at harbour.
Yeah, this is
the like
kind of spiky camera. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, because I could not find any pictures of it at all, you know, I can see with that pattern on it. And then we've done a wee bit of more research, and I found out that it was only painted like that when it was in harbour.
You'd think that's when people would photograph it, wouldn't you? When it's in harbour, and it'd be lots of pictures of it then.
Yeah. There's only actually one I could find online, and it was actually in Norway where I found it. You know, the photograph of it.
Yeah. What's the box art got then?
The digital pattern on it as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
So if you go by the box art and if you go by historic photographs, it's two different things.
I think it was the same with the Bismarck. They were repainting her every couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah. So what do you go by? Do you go by, you know, the box art, or do you go by historic facts?
Well, if you're making a replica for a museum, then I guess you have to go by the facts, don't you? Of what you can find. But if you're, a hobbyist enjoying himself, then paint it out pink and green spots. It does look good in those spiky digital camo things, doesn't it? Looks like
it does.
Quite menacing. Oh, it's up to you, mate. I got the front end there. Awesome. It'd be funny in these pictures if we could just see where your cowboy was.
Yeah. I will be giving this model room some clean out and make them off, because I've actually even lost my super glue.
Ah, right. Gosh. Yeah, you need to have a look round.
Yeah. Can't find my super glue or nothing.
Malcolm?
Yeah, hi.
Sorry, I've just been listening to you in the house. I've got you on the big TV.
Oh.
Going back to Bismarck, the Tirpitz.
Yeah.
It only ever had the splinter pattern when it was in dock.
Yeah.
They would deliberately paint it in that splinter pattern when it was in dock. When it was out at sea, it was one colour.
Yeah.
So it all depends how Gary wants to do it. Is it going to be in dock or is it going to be at sea? So both are right. So it's Gary's choice of what he wants to do.
Yeah. If it was me personally, I'd go with the box art. Oh, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like the splinter pattern, but it would have to be, if anybody asked you, it was in dock.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah, Tirpitz didn't actually go to sea very much at all, did she?
No, she didn't. So she spent a lot of the time in splinter pattern.
Yeah. I need to let this cat in. Give me 1 second. Right. I'm back. Carl's Meng Toons Tiger 1 with scratch built extras at the back there. And the sound filters and antenna now painted and beginning the weathering. Carl does a lovely job on these things. A really good fun to build. Oh, shush, you're in.
Even the cats agreeing.
Yes. I think he's upset because, oh my God, the door's right. I'm going to have to come back. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry. If the door's closed, you know. Ugh.
Poor cat has to be looked after too.
Never work with children or animals. Yes, he scratch built the back pipes on the back of here. And the sound filters.
Nice.
Yeah. And the front of these mudguard bits, the front here.
Yeah.
Well, scratch built those out of beer cans. Yeah, it's good stuff, mate.
They look like to be fun, them wee cartoon tanks.
Yeah, they are. They go together very well, and they've got, you know, all the bits and pieces and details on them that you want. And if you don't glue the wheels as well, you can actually drive them around. Check that out. But yeah, they're really, really good. In fact, I think Carl's does every single one of them. He's got a collection of 50 or so. And together they look amazing. It's really cool. Thanks for sharing that, Carl. It's Nick's Battle of Britain build is coming on somewhat slowly. It's fought back a bit lately, but I'm on it. I need to sand down the joins at the wing roots and attach the engine and finish the rest of the wiring for it. Wow.
That looks impressive, Sam.
Yeah. All the engine parts and the wiring thing. Doesn't say what kit it is. I did ask.
BF109 shaped. No, it's not. No, maybe not.
Someone's out there shouting, telling us what it is. That's lovely, isn't it? All that extra detail in the engine now. I wonder if he's going to do it so it's you can see the engine, you know, with the panels open and things.
Yeah, I always think it's a shame to put that much effort into something you're going to hide.
Well, yeah.
But I know there's a controversy over that.
I would agree with you, Steve.
Yeah, I understand that. I just think it's just fun building it. You know, even if you're not going to see it, you know, it's there and it's, you know, it's the process of building is what I enjoy.
Yeah.
3D printed Thanos.
Who?
Thanos.
You may enlighten me.
From the Avengers. Comics. Yeah, films. Huge series of films that have been out in the cinema the last 2 years, 3 years.
Can't say I've seen them now.
Yeah. Well, Google Thanos and you'll understand.
Right.
He's a big purple dude.
Right.
Lovely. yes, there we go. He's cool. Do you know who that is, Gary?
I see you.
Do you know who the character is? No?
No.
That's
No.
Baby Yoda from Star Wars.
Right.
And
I take it this is.
Mandalorian.
Someday I will watch one.
Yeah, you kind of should. Yeah, catch up with the pop culture.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one came out in '76, so you've had a bit of time. But
Yeah. Well, if I've plenty of time.
Rob Tonks.
Oh, yes.
All right, there we go. Just had some more accessories delivered for this LRDG diode. So this will be. I don't even have to ask. This will be a 156. Oh no! Hang on, no. This is the Tamiya one, isn't it? 136.
No, that's the Rubicon.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the Rubicon one he's doing.
Gosh, well, okay.
Because I've exactly the same one ordered with Rubicon.
Right. Okay. And you get extras.
Yeah. I'm blaming Rob for me purchasing Rubicon kits.
Rob says morning. I noticed him in the comments there.
He has it so well down.
Yeah. He's got a really good eye, you know.
Yeah.
And he's just started doing the bases as well. Now, if he's able to make the bases look fun with all the little extra bits and pieces, and do that such great work on his models, you know, what's he going to do if he starts working on something like a massive ship or something, you know?
Yeah.
Do a stunning job.
All of his wee Rubicon kits are stunning work.
Mm. Steve, I'm just going to mute you, mate, while you're
Sorry, yeah.
banging.
That's
so
a
Rob's,
Sherman, is it?
yeah, that's right. Easy 8 Sherman says ready for painting. Crew, which will be all of them plus the accessories and a diorama called Lost in France.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think at the time I packed up and went home.
No. It looks like it's got rubber tracks on there.
Yeah, they do look like rubber.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they are rubber, them ones.
If it's a Rubicon one, it'll just be one piece.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just painted it up that particular color.
It's nice though.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, he's got both projects up. That's interesting. The size of that Sherman tank compared to the LRDG Jeep.
Yeah.
He always has a nice clean workspace too. I'm very, very, very jealous.
Yeah. How does he do it?
I don't know. Maybe he just sets it all out and, you know, takes a photograph of just the projects there.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, make it look like you've...
As soon as the kit has been put away, it all comes out.
yeah. Right. I'm going to switch my camera over. I know that Model Making Trugger has said he's posted some pictures, so I just need to refresh this page, which means I have to come out and then go back into it, I think. So bear with me while I do that. Yeah, it says there's 2 more comments, but it's not showing them up on my screen here. Here we go. I got them now. Oh yeah, I got Steph's one too. Right, give me a sec. I'll switch over. Oh, okay. So this is Lewis's 1/32 scale Lancaster, and it's huge. Wow, the size of that.
That's a lot.
That's massive.
Yep. It's got lovely detail on it too. That's going to take a lot of paint.
Yeah.
Cans and cans of it. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. It takes a wash really well, isn't it? All the details in there. Cool. Of course. Great. He's doing a stunning job. It's going to be amazing once it's all done and finished. It's going to be fantastic. There's a seat. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that?
Nice.
So it's like you just take a seat there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a monster of a kit.
Yeah, it is. An old dashboard. There's loads of detail in it, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah. Where's he going to put it? I wonder. Because that's not the full length of it either, is it? Because at the front here, you've got that extra part.
Yeah, the nose.
Yeah, that's right. The nose is not is on here, and then you've got the tail. Obviously, this is just that's just that literally is the end of it there, isn't it?
That does go right to the back, yeah. And the wingspan, I think, is longer than the length of the fuselage. So
wow.
There's a lot of wing as well.
It doesn't look like there's much for the wing to get attached to. I mean, maybe there's extra bits and pieces to hold the wing on, but just from an engineering perspective, that's going to be a lot of heavy plastic.
Yeah. If it's on the ground, it would be the other way round. The wing, because the undercarriage is in the inner engine nacelle, isn't it? So it'll be outboard of that join.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So if it's on the ground, it'll be Well, yes, it'll still be heavy.
There's still a lot of plastic in the fuselage.
Yeah, it is.
Again, it seems a shame to hide all that interior detail by putting the fuselage halves together, doesn't it?
Make sure those windows are nice and clear.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing those, Lewis. Aha! There's Steph's.
Oh.
Steph's reading. That's lovely. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it
Really
is.
cool. Steph, you there? Can't see. That's really good. I love the way. I know it's nothing to do with the model, but I love the way they've done the collage. I should try and start doing that myself. He's got everything on there. He's even got the antenna on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're there. Hello.
I am.
Hello.
Hello.
Just cooing
What?
over your build, mate.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's the Hasegawa's Mitsubishi Raiden J2M5,
Mhm.
done up in Air Technical. Allied Technical Air Investigation Unit, Southeast Asia, ATAIU FDA. So hence the reason why it's all done up in brick colours.
Yeah.
He's lost his engine and his hydraulics, so he's just gliding in. That's why he's got no flaps down and the propeller's not turning.
Ah, I see. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, it's really good. I can't see it on there, but I know you've got all the detail of the emblems underneath the RAF roundels.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
I can do some pictures that are close up that hopefully show that. But I painted the mink balls on there first and then put the decals over the top.
Yeah. It's a Triumph, mate. Are you happy with it?
No, it's a Mitsubishi. It's not a Triumph.
Yep. Very good.
You're a lot happier than that bloke that's got to try and land it with no engine and no hydraulics.
Yes. Well, he's nearly there.
I'll tell you what, he's pumping like hell to get those wheels down.
Are the wheels completely down?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see him. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it is probably one of the best kits I've made. It went so nicely. And the way they do the wings and the fuselage, they have braces within the wings. And they have braces within the fuselage as well. So everything lines up.
All right, I'm with you. Yeah.
There was a minimal amount of seam bashing done on that.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's nice. You did a lot of good history stuff on it as well, didn't you? Yeah. Really cool.
Nice work, Steph.
Thank you very much, Gary. I've got to say about your tractor, mate. That is probably the best model you've made that I've seen.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That is the best model you've made so far. Quite easily.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scottish.
Skullfish.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Skullfish. Hello, Skullfish. He's in. Just some comments to catch up on as we were going through. Mally is in. He says, morning. How's things? Very well. Thank you, Mally. Thank you for dropping in, buddy. Mally says he started doing the red arrows. I'm going to try it and spray paint it. But do I put on a primer first? Yes. If it's the red arrows, Airfix ones usually come in red, but yeah, you still need to put a primer on, I would say, to make sure the paint doesn't come off, as you're applying any other weathering or decals. You need to put a primer on there to hold it on. I would say definitely.
Another trick I've heard from somebody else quite recently is if the plastic is the right colour and you haven't got any filler to cover up, then you can just varnish the plastic.
Oh, okay. So like put a matte coat down or something.
Yeah, matte or gloss coat, depending on the model, and then
that's interesting.
You can still put decals on it and do all the weathering.
Might have to try that.
But as I say, it depends on the plastic being the right colour to start with, and obviously if you've filled a seam or done any sanding, you probably look a bit messy. But,
also, if I may, quick hint from Ali: when you're doing red, prime it in white, then give it a blast of yellow first. It makes the red pop a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, I've seen that done on on Warhammer figures, when they're painting red, they put a yellow base down first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works. It worked when I did my red arrows.
Oh, right. Right.
They're kicking around somewhere. I still need to get that thing framed. What I did, I made it. You know the one I made on the sprue?
Yeah. Through with Gary's Cowboys.
Yeah. Dead sparrows are playing with cowboys and Indians.
I will find them.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to make it my mission today before I go back online to find my cowboys.
You have till next Sunday.
Is that a threat or a promise, Gary?
That's a promise.
Yeah, I've heard those before. Like the checks in the post and I love you.
Yes.
There is another one, but it's not repeatable at this time in the morning.
Rob Tonks says Sherman Tracks painted tie rubber using the Vallejo paint. Oh, okay, cool. And he used a tip by Gary and he used flow improver in a wet palette. There you go. Yeah, so they were painted. Gary.
Nice.
Mm.
I tell you what, these tips are going around the place, aren't they?
Yeah.
I tell Gary tells everybody else, and Gary gets the credit for it.
That's
Thanks,
the way
mate.
it works.
Well done, Gary.
Thank you, Steve.
Rob says, clean workspace is kept that way as I use a cheap A4 paper down, and at the end of the session, I change it. I don't tend to lose any parts this way. Also, it keeps my room clean and tidy as it gets hoovered and wiped down daily. Naval discipline. He's got his clean his poop decks.
Well, he's been pooping something.
So that's a good idea to put paper down and move it. You know, every time make a new piece of paper down, or every time you start something new or you get it dirty, it keeps it clean. It's good.
You know, my modelling bench, my dad, who was also an ex-Matlow, had a good name for it. He said it's like a midshipman's sea chest. Everything on top, nothing handy.
Lewis talking about his Lancaster. Thankfully, only half will be painted. The other half is the clear fuselage. There we go. So you're going to be able to see
That will be good.
the detail in it. Yeah. I would be worried that the clear would still distort it. You know how the sort of thick plastic, unless it's very thin plastic, of course.
Yeah, probably thin vac form plastic. I think they normally.
Yeah. Yes, it doesn't distort it too much. Well, that'd be good.
Still can't figure out how the staircase goes on.
Talking about the wingspan, 97.2 centimeters. Oh, Lord. It's almost as big as your digger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realised that this section here is sloped, so obviously people don't walk on that bit. So the staircase has to go outside of it. So it must be something like, I might have cut this one too short.
Uh-oh.
Can you look on instructions for the next bits? Does it have it on there?
No. The only other picture that shows it anywhere is this one on the next page, which shows it completed. I don't know if you can see that, but quite how you're supposed to make out anything. Where are we? Can't see what we can put there, which is just as unintelligible as the original. In fact, you can see even less on that than you can on the original. Seems to. I don't know.
I think maybe just glue it on. Don't put too much glue on there, and as you go, be ready to move it if you need to.
I'll just wing it. Yeah, I might. When it go when I see what the piece underneath looks like, I might. If I've got any spare staircase left, I might replace it. If not, I don't know. I'll put some incident tape round it and a body and pretend somebody's just fallen down it. Or something.
Yes, good idea. Skullfish says, good morning. Good morning all. Does a little wave. Oh, that's cute. A little wave.
Thank you, Skullfish. Good morning to you too.
Mark says he just finished writing the PALS battalions of the 31st Division on the side panels of the bus. Wow. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, but that bus is really cool.
Yeah, which power battalion is it? That would be interesting to see.
Rob says bases are inspired by Steph. And Steph, you're not afraid to have a go with practically free materials. Scratch building is next for extras, as Malcolm seems to do this with ease. There is too much. There is too much more on here to. There is much more on here to inspire, such as beer cans for mud flaps and homemade seats. Yeah. Talent on here is excellent, and everyone improves each build. You guys got me going. Hey.
Good. Thank you for that, Mark. Oh, Rob, sorry. Being told you inspire somebody,
It's one of the nicest things anybody can say.
Oh, yes, it's got a little bit dusty in here for some reason.
That's great.
No, it means a lot to me as well.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, now bug off, you bloody Matlow.
Yeah.
There we go. Mally says, thanks. I will try spraying it yellow first and then red. There you go.
Okay, Mally. Yeah, it worked for me.
Yeah,
and I took that from, as you said, Malcolm, from the figure painters.
Yeah. Put some pictures up, Mally. Let's have a look when you've got time. Not while we're on the show, but when, next time you're able to. There we go. We have completed the comments. You never complete the comments, did you? We caught up with the comments. Oh, time for a bit of orange juice.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, yes. It's that time of morning.
I hope Drilly's busy in the kitchen.
Oh, you're so dead for that one.
Oh, yes. I know she said she was making homemade sausage rolls and all this morning, so I hope she's busy.
You're a growing lad.
I hope you get egged this morning.
Knowing my luck, Steph, I probably will get egg when I come off. Yeah.
But it's worth it to get those in.
Yeah.
I think he's already been killed this morning already.
Oh, yeah, he got caught, didn't he? Got caught right out.
Yep.
Yeah. But I was a good boy yesterday, though.
Doesn't matter.
I was extremely good yesterday.
You're only as good as the last time you were caught.
Yeah.
That was very good, Gary. You know what we say? Can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful, don't get caught. And you failed miserably.
Yeah, I got caught big time.
Yo, did you ever?
What were you doing yesterday that was good then, Gary?
I cleaned the house from top to bottom for poor wee Julie, and she told me if I was a very good boy this month, she would get me one of the Chernobyl diramas. So I think I was very good yesterday then.
Yeah, but she said the month, not a day.
But that's pushing it though for me being a good for a month.
Oh, you've got to push it, Gary. Step outside your comfort zone, mate.
That's asking too much though.
Oh, stop your whining and just do it.
Oops, sorry. about that. Knocked the microphone. Hope everyone's ears are okay.
Oh, it's fine. We were too busy bickering, like a married couple.
But if we weren't bickering, Steph, sorry, Malcolm, sorry.
No, that's the fine. I was just saying I was putting my tweezers through the sponge of the microphone. That's all. You go ahead.
Why?
By accident.
Oh, right. And he's like, what are you doing that for?
Yeah, no, that wasn't on purpose. By accident.
Okay, go, Gary.
If we weren't bickering, Steph, there'd be something badly wrong.
Yeah, true.
If I was being very nice to you, then you'd be worried.
Oh, vice versa, mate.
Yeah.
If we were being nice to each other,
Oh, it wouldn't be good.
no, because there'd about to be an explosion from one of us.
Yeah. I think Davey's coming out all right in time for Tuesday, Steph.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, big art these IUC guys are.
Yeah. Except he is a big gay.
Ah!
Rob says, Gary, you have a big garden, or is it just the tractor making it look that way?
No, I do have a big garden. That's why I'm putting off cutting the grass.
How long does it take?
About an hour and a half.
Too long for Gary.
Yeah. Then she has all them flower boxes and everything, you know. Oh.
Rob says he remembers my mate that bought a real train. It's now painted up as the Cider Express. My mate makes cider, and I'd be a bit more. My mate makes cider, and I'd be a bit more of a hippie. Not models, but did paint his own train.
Nice.
Real train.
Yeah, 1-to-1 scale modelling. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Finding a shelf to put it on would be more difficult.
Yeah. How would you explain that one?
I don't know. You are the expert of explaining things. You have to ask you.
Even I wouldn't get away with that one.
That'd be like me saying to Lisa, "Oh, sorry, this tornado just fell into the garden out the sky."
Exactly here.
Right.
Right, note to myself: build your metal parts first, then spray them with primer.
Oh, what's happened then?
Oh no, I've just put a couple of bits together, and all the primer's coming off. So I've just got to re-prime it again. Just where I've been rubbing against it and everything else.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, it's fine.
Extra work.
Just give me a chance to use my primer again.
And your airbrush.
Yeah. No, I don't use the H&S for this primer. I don't know what it's going to do to the insides of it. So I use my cheapy trigger one. which I've got a year and a half now, and it's so good.
Hmm.
I use it for just quick blasting large areas.
I know a boy in Belfast who's selling a full replica SAS Jeep.
How much?
Oh, if I bought that stuff, I'd never be seen again.
I didn't ask you to buy it. I said, how much?
70.
70 quid. Bloody
You
bar.
know, if it was 70 quid, I'd be way down in the morning to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
Although I think it would look well parked out there on the street.
I think it might bring the wrong sort of attention, Gary.
Yeah.
Rob has got a question for you, Gary. Are you putting the 1/350 scale 3D printed crew on your ship?
No.
Rob, if you find them for me,
Yeah.
send me the files. I'll send them over. I'll print them and send them over to Gary.
Oh, thank you, Steph. Oh, you would too, wouldn't you?
Yep. Print those buggers. Sorry, paint those. Sorry, excuse my French, sorry. Paint those little tinkers then, Gary.
Yeah.
If you don't want a 3D print, you can buy them. Tamiya makes some.
Yeah.
Plastic, or are they photo etch ones?
They're plastic.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, the 700 scale are photo etch, but the 350s are Tamiya plastic.
Wow. Are they all in different poses and things like that?
Hold a sec. I'll put things over down here. Let me get them out again.
Who was it who did
3D
Yamamoto?
print. Sorry, Steph?
Who was it who did it on did the Yamamoto on YouTube?
Oh,
Was it Plasmo or Stalaton?
no. It was that man from Portugal. Oh,
Because he did the 350 ones, didn't he?
yeah. Skeleton.
Skeleton, that was it.
Where did you get them, Steve?
I can't remember now. I think I bought them from Amazon or somewhere like that. I've had them in a while because I've got several 350 scale ships that I haven't started yet, and I thought, oh, let's get some crew for them. But yeah, there seem to be about 7 or 8 different poses, 3 sprues that I think are all identical. I think somebody just walked past the house. Quiet. I'll mute myself for a minute.
Wait for a couple of days, Gary. I'll print you some off.
What'd you, Steph?
Why do you think I said it?
It'd be nice to have a bit of a crew around it.
Yeah, if you can get Mr. Tonks to find me the STL files, I'll print them for you.
Thank you, Steph.
Sorry.
Talking about 3D printing, I took off the these little Mandalorian figures Carl printed for me.
Yeah.
I when I was taking the
Supports.
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. The support's off. It's left little dots on the back here.
Yeah, it will do.
So I've got to fill those in.
Yeah, just give them a quick fill and a quick sand. Fine.
Yeah. When I was doing it as well, as I was taking some of the supports off, the front legs broke off. As I found that some of them you just kind of squeeze the struts and they kind of fall away.
Yeah.
And then some of them don't, and the ones that I tried to remove didn't. So
when I'm taking supports off, I always use snips. Doesn't matter how tempting they are. I found on the first lot I took off that it left holes in it, and you just pull them off. If you snip them, it doesn't leave holes. Snip it, it takes them off, and you can then just sand the nubbin down.
I'm with you.
But
yeah,
that's the mistake I made as well. I learned from that.
It's the sort of mistake you make once.
Yes.
Yeah. But when I was taking the support off on this side, I broke the whole.
Mate.
This whole side off, so I've remade it.
Yeah.
Recreated it. This one's fine.
Cool. As long as it's fine.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to do is going to put them on a base together.
Yeah.
This broken arm at the front will be kind of hidden anyway, because I was going to put them like that on the base. You can see that, yeah. So you won't really see it very well, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Really weird plastic, isn't it? Where the thicker it is, yeah. Cool.
So that's why you're so used to working with plastic that when you work with something different like resin, it feels really weird, and you've got to sort of get used to dealing with it in a completely different way.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to picking those up one day.
Yeah.
Okay, get around to it. All right, there, Steve. All calm down now.
Yes, I think peace has returned for a few minutes. Oh dear, it's back.
Should make a good guard dog.
Yeah. As long as all the burglars are allergic to being licked, they'll be fine. They'll run a mile.
Allergic to being licked.
Right. Well, I think what I'm going to do with this is carve the bottom end to fit and use a scratch mill. I don't know whether I'll cut this piece away here, or maybe make a little platform for the top of the stairs. I'm looking at the way the next piece goes on. Perhaps that's what I ought to do, is test fit the piece that goes underneath it and see how it all goes together then.
Oh, it might give you a clue of how it fits.
Yeah. Well, if it looks as if somebody could walk down it without breaking their neck, then okay, that'll be about unpacking the box and finding the next piece.
Good luck.
Which I shall do shortly. Can't do any more to this until that. It's the trouble with PVA, it takes so long to dry. But, not most of the grass on it now. I'll start putting the earth on.
You put some IPA in it, can't you?
I was just about to suggest that, Malcolm.
Oh, got you.
Great minds and all that malarkey.
Yeah. Yep.
Steve,
Yep.
did you hear what Malcolm said?
Sorry, I didn't catch that bit.
There you go, Malcolm.
So if you put some IPA in the PVA, it'll dry quicker.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll try that next time.
If you can't stick it in the IPA, I've got 2 squirty bottles.
Right.
Mists, and I mist the IPA over once I've done the painting, the fluid. Well, you can do it before or after, it doesn't matter which.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Squirt the IPA over afterwards, and it helps as Malcolm said, it helps the PVA dry a lot quicker.
Right. Oh, I'll give that a go. Yeah, I don't use PVA a lot. It works. Seems to be the best for static grass.
Yeah.
Productive characteristics.
And the best thing about it is it dries clear.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. A 132nd ammo belt
Gordon Bennett.
with
Wow.
3 bends.
Oh, blimey!
Oh,
You do something like that small, you kind of want to take a break after you've done it.
yeah.
I don't know about you. I find it quite exhausting sometimes doing all the little tiny bits.
Yeah, it can be. Because you're peering at these small parts.
Yep.
Hence the reason I'm double lensed.
Oh yeah.
Got 2 lenses on.
Ah. Is that bespoke having 2 lenses on, or is that can you do that normally with it?
Yeah, this one I can have 2 lenses on. So I've got 1.5, 2 2.5, and 3.5. I've got the 1.5 and a 2 on at the moment because my eyesight's shocking.
I think we're on the same boat with our eyesights.
Who said that?
I did.
Rob says, you don't need to paint the eyes, Gary, on them.
Yeah, not at that scale, I'd say.
Well, I want to see him do the eyes. I want faces, eyes, smiles, moustaches, the lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steph.
You're welcome, Gary. Love you too.
Yeah.
Rob says he's going to have a look, Steph, for the and Rob is off to walk the dogs at Fort Purbrook, or whichever the dogs choose. The Heath. Purbrook, yeah. Lovely. Where's the Heath then?
The Heath. Well, it must be a Heath near Purbrook.
Must be.
I don't know that area very well. Used to well, the firm I worked for used to have their office there, but they were not far away.
It's a bit too close to Portsmouth, see?
Well, you do have to be careful sometimes. Whatever you do, don't talk about football. You'll be okay.
Yeah, the dog work.
Right. Found the screw I'm looking for. Couple of little washers on it. The interesting thing about the paints in this excavator kit, I haven't actually opened the packet yet. There are 6 pots in there, 5 different colours, But when you actually look at the paint chart on the instructions, there are about another 5 or 6 colours that you need to do it properly. Subtle. And most of the colours that they demand are actually mixtures of these rather than the straight out of the pot. Anyway,
There's no way you've got enough paint there, though.
I don't think so, no. I think I'm just going to wing it with paint. Cover it with mud and rust, it'll look fine.
Dust.
All right, part 7 and part 3 now.
Right. Well, I think what we'll do is I'll just talk about the auction for a minute. The here we go. 30th of October, 7 p.m. The International Scale Modeler YouTube channel, and the chaps and the crew over there are going to be running a charity auction for models for heroes. To mitigate the fact that we've not been anywhere near any model shows and haven't had any fundraising tins out at all. So that's going to help us in terms of fundraising. And we hope that you can come along and perhaps have a bid on a few things. Now, because of all the different genres and different model kits we've already had donated, you will likely get a bargain. But obviously don't hold yourself back, because we want as much money as we can make, really. It's the whole point of raising money so that we can help as many people as we can. So join us on the 30th of October. It'll be on the International Scale Modeler YouTube channel from 7 p.m. It usually goes on till, depending on the amount of lots, but the last 2 years gone on just before midnight. So it's a long old haul, but lots and lots and lots and lots of lots. Lots and lots of lots.
What you want is you want Gary on there saying, "Give us your money."
Yeah.
Thank you, Steph.
Essentially, that's what it boils down to. Yes. But it's a really good fun evening. There's lots of awesome stuff that's already been donated. Close to the time, we'll release a list or a photograph of all the lots, so people know what they're going to be bidding on.
Land Rovers.
Yeah, if there's any Land Rovers.
That's all right. I'll be bidding against you, Gary,
I know you would, Steph.
just for the fun of it. I don't want
Yeah.
them. I just said, "Tuck it back in, pay the money and tuck it back in."
No, you wouldn't. You would win it, and then you would send it to Gary as a Christmas present. That's what you do.
No.
Right. So of all the work I need to do on this, all I've got done is a few planks of wood and the frame for the window at the front. Never goes as quick as you want it to.
No.
Time does fly.
Well, we haven't got James, so if you want to carry on for a bit.
Can do. Yeah, I've got to call it a day though. Personally.
Okay. So, not.
Right. What to do with my staircase? I found the piece that this sits on.
Oh yeah.
Still on the screw here, but it's like that. And I think it rotates on there. So the staircase won't actually be glued down. But I think what I'll probably do is wait until this is assembled onto this piece and then put the staircase on to fit that floor.
Can you show us on the camera, Steve?
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. So yeah, that's the piece that it sits on.
Yep.
Actually. And I believe it will be rotating. The staircase goes down there, obviously, from that floor to that floor.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the time to fit the staircase will be after it's assembled onto that.
So I'll
I
abandon
see.
it for now, finish off the handrails and
Follow the instructions some more.
Nah. Instructions.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we'll leave it there, guys. We've been on for hour and 50 minutes. Wow. Gosh. So thanks very much for tuning in. Colin and his good friend Dave will be on Chester 67 workshop later on. Go and look him up on YouTube. I don't have a link for him. Should, didn't I? Because there's no Sunday parade today with James.
No.
Neil. So yeah, I thought we'll leave it there. Cheers, guys. Cheers, chaps.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Malcolm.
All right. Bye bye. See you next week. Maybe.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye.